All right, my name is Urraseph. I stream Final Fantasy XIV mostly. I'm an affiliate with Twitch, and I stream basically Friday to Tuesday evenings of Australian Standard Times. I'm new to streaming, and I really enjoy it. Is that enough?
Hi, hello, welcome in everyone. I'm Watch Holly. This is Urraseph. We're going to talk about how do you grow while you're not streaming. But first, Seth, go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm an Australian, and I just recently returned from Japan back home to live with my family because I'm kind of worried about them. Their health is kind of in that precarious position, so I'm here to help them out and all that.
Oh, okay, all right. So you were in Japan. Can you speak another language?
Yes, I can actually speak Japanese. I'd say intermediate level, so yeah.
That's so cool. Wow, I would love to know. Not just Japanese, that helps with anime, but also just like another language in general. That's so cool. Good for you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So Japanese is actually really difficult to learn, to be honest.
Oh.
I've been studying it since I was seventh grade. So seventh grade, I think is like first year, like middle school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, good for you. It seemed to have paid off and you're able to live there. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Yeah, so I lived there for like 9 years.
Wow.
And then I came back, and I was just like, you know what? I feel good about it.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about streaming and kind of how do you grow while you're offline? Do you have any strategies?
I try to do a lot of Twitter engagements, like talking within the Final Fantasy XIV community, Twitter sphere, and interacting with those people. And then I try to also interact with other people within different like genres as well. Like I try to look for those that are within like gaming spheres as well, just like looking at those content creators and like what they do as well, to try and see what I can actually do to improve my own stuff. I try to do very short sort of like content, like very short clips, just to sort of showcase what kind of things go on my channel.
Definitely, yeah. And when you make those clips, are you just using like the Twitch dashboard? What are you doing with your Twitch VODs, or are you filming offline content?
So I just use the Twitch dashboard at the moment because I don't really feel comfortable with using any of the software at the moment because I'm not really that savvy with it. But recently I've been trying with the TikTok features and getting that going as well. So I've been saving those and then uploading those onto YouTube and various other places that I can.
Okay, nice. And how often do you try to post?
I try to post frequently. Maybe like after a stream, I might look at the clips that have been actually gone through my entire through my actual like streaming time. So if I've got like 3 hours of streaming, I might have a couple of clips in there. I'll look at the ones that actually seem to be interesting, and then I'll go through and vet them and say, well, okay, this doesn't look good, or it's a bit too long, or where did this happen within the video? And then I might go and have a look there and just take my own clip and rejig that to make it my own sort of like space as well.
Okay. Yeah. And what is your best performing piece of content, and why do you think it worked?
I think the best performing content at the moment was actually a recent clip. At the moment, I think it's just hit over 2.1k views, and for my channel size, that's actually pretty big.
Yeah.
So I think what kind of worked on it was that it kind of showed the action straight away, rather than sort of like building up to it, and that to me sort of felt like, okay, it showcased a little bit what was going on within the channel, and then a little bit of my character as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the hook, right? Like what we're going to talk about, which we can now. Like, did you do that on purpose? Did you edit it? Or did it just happen the hook was right there at the beginning?
I think maybe the hook was right there at the beginning, because I actually clipped it, and you know how Twitch does like 30-second clips, and it kind of clips straight to the like start of where I wanted to. But at the very end of it wasn't really interesting, so I cut it off at a certain point. And then I think it was like only about 11, 12-second clip, so it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, definitely.
Just adjusted the camera a little bit.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, perfect. So let's talk about other offline ways that you can grow other than social media.
So other offline ways that you can grow for social media is probably just going to like cons, meetups, hanging out with people. If you've got a streamer friend that you really like to hang out with or you really are engaged with, and see if like you can meet up with each other. Just basically try and connect with others. That's probably a big thing that I've learnt in the past year, is like connecting with others, not just within the Twitter sphere, not within like Instagram, TikTok, or just on stream, but actually going out and meeting them in person, and actually not just talking about like Twitch or what you guys are actually doing. Like, for example, in my case, it's the Final Fantasy stuff. More or less like just connecting on a general personal level to sort of like see if you guys are compatible in terms of friends and that sort of thing. And then it kind of gets that connection going with everybody else.
Yeah, no, definitely. And then another quick question. Do you analyze your content once you do post it on TikTok and socials?
Yes. I always look at it. I don't look at the full view. I know that my recent clip that I've actually done that worked really well. It's only got a 20% retention rate, which is kind of, I feel like it's a bit low. But in terms of how many the overall number, that's actually pretty high.
That is high. Yeah.
That is pretty high for a actual clip. I don't look at just like, oh, this is how many views it's got. I need to look at the entire thing, like when did people slip away? Like, when did they swipe away? Like, what's the dip in that YouTube analysis? Like, it'll start off as like, okay, here's how many people actually already viewed it, and then it comes down, like, where did it drop? Like, how many seconds? And then I will go and have a look at that myself and say, well, okay, so it's a 12-second clip. People dropped off after 4 seconds. What happened after 4 seconds?
Yeah, no, that's good. And then do you just make a mental note of that and kind of fix it next time, or?
Yeah, I make a mental note. I do write some notes for myself. I think I've gone through maybe 3-4 notebooks in the time I've actually been streaming. I don't really actually have them around me at the moment because they're all in a box somewhere else. So
no, that's all right.
Yeah. So I make mental notes. I actually write the notes down, so it just gives myself that chance to sort of like reflect on what's working and what's not working.
Yeah.
One big thing I've noticed was in my very, very original clips, I didn't use hashtags, so they were getting very, very low views. And I would think like one thing that I would say is like, make sure you use those hashtags. Make sure you actually put something in there that relates to what you're actually doing, because the algorithm kind of picks up on those hashtags, and they just go, okay, this is what you're doing. Give it to this audience. Yeah,
no, definitely. And my last question is, do you have any advice for any other Twitch streamers trying to break into short form content?
Well, I would say that think about what you are looking to do with your channel. Are you actually going to be this really short form? Like, maybe I would say like, is that going to be like 30 seconds or less? Or are you going to do sort of like medium short form, which is like a minute and a little bit longer? Or are you actually going to do like the 10-minute videos? Or are you going to do like VOD channel? What is your channel going to be about? You just sit there and think about, okay, is it going to be this? Is it going to be that? Make sure you have a plan for your channel rather than just sitting there going, okay, I'm just going to upload everything and then hope for the best. Think about it in terms of like, what's my content going to be? Is it going to be comedy? Is it going to be about me? Is it going to be gameplay? Is it going to be let's plays? Is it going to be reviews? Those are the things that I've been thinking about as well. Like, what am I going to do for that channel? When I first started it, and I've just thought about, well, maybe it'd just be clips for my channel at the moment. So that's what I'm going to say, advice for you. For other people, think about what you're going to do for it.
Definitely.
yeah, check what's trending with the hashtags as well, because sometimes you might be like, okay, here is this one thing that you're doing, and it might be like, okay, an oversaturation, and you got to think, okay, with that, am I going to be seen?
Definitely. All right, well, perfect. Thank you so much for doing this today. I really appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you too. Thank you so very much.
Yes, of course. I know it's 6 a.m. where Seth is right now, and he got up for this.
7 a.m.
Oh, well, still too early.
Yes, wait. I've been up since 6 a.m., so after this, I'm going to go back to bed.
Yes, definitely. All right, well, thank you so much. And YouTube, make sure you check out Urraseph, and I'll see you next time. Bye, YouTube.
Bye.